Thank you for choosing wisdom of the Dharma. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you never miss a new update. Your support helps us keep sharing powerful, life-changing wisdom with the world. And don't forget to drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's grow and learn together. The power of Monday colors. Have you ever noticed how the tone of your entire week can be set by the way your Monday begins? One small conversation, a simple choice of clothing, even the energy you carry into the office or into your first Zoom call, it all seems to ripple outward. Now imagine if the very color you wear on Monday could quietly shape that ripple, aligning it with opportunity, clarity, and the flow of wealth itself. It sounds mysterious, doesn't it? Yet, in the wisdom of both Buddhist philosophy and Feng Shui practice, there is a timeless teaching. The first step you take determines the path you walk. Monday is that first step of the week, a symbolic doorway where your actions, thoughts, and even appearance carry amplified power. The ancients believed that when we harmonize with the moon, the planet ruling Monday, we tune into an ocean of subtle yet profound energy, intuition, renewal, emotional clarity, and the water-like quality of abundance that flows where it is invited. In today's world, most people dread Mondays. They call it the hardest day, the slowest day, the day of endless emails and unwelcome meetings. But what if we could reverse that story? What if Monday became the day you harness the moon's nurturing force to open doors that others cannot even see? One of the simplest ways to do this, often overlooked, is by choosing the right colors. Color is not just decoration. It is vibration. Every shade you place on your body is like striking a note on a cosmic instrument, broadcasting a signal to the universe about who you are and what you're ready to receive. On Monday, colors aligned with the moon act as amplifiers. They steady your emotions, sharpen your focus, and signal to opportunity itself. I am here. I am ready. So, as we step into this teaching together, I invite you to set aside the old habit of dragging your feet on Monday mornings. Instead, let's reimagine Monday as the most powerful day to reset, recharge, and realign. By the end of this video, you'll see how one small choice, your choice of color, can transform Monday from a burden into a secret weapon for wealth, peace, and unexpected opportunity. Monday and lunar energy. To understand why Monday carries such profound potential, we need to look at the celestial body that rules it, the moon. Unlike Friday, which is linked to Venus and the sparkling realm of beauty and wealth, Monday is governed by the moon, gentle, fluid, and deeply tied to our inner world. In both Eastern and Western traditions, the moon has always symbolized change, cycles, and renewal. It is never static. From new moon to full, it waxes and wanes, reminding us that energy is constantly shifting. In Feng Shui and the five elements theory, the moon resonates with the water element, the force of adaptability, wisdom, and hidden abundance. Just as rivers carve valleys and oceans sustain life, water carries the power to nourish prosperity when it is respected and guided. When you begin your week in harmony with this lunar rhythm, you are not simply dressing for appearance, you are aligning yourself with renewal itself. Monday is not meant to be heavy or dreaded, it is meant to be a reset button, a sacred moment to clear the slate and start afresh. By choosing the right colors, you're essentially syncing your personal aura with the moon's quiet pull, sending a signal that you are ready for clarity, flow, and opportunities that grow naturally rather than by force. From a Buddhist perspective, this resonates with the principle of sati, mindfulness at the very beginning. The Buddha often emphasized that the quality of one's initial step determines the unfolding of the path. When you step into Monday with the softness of lunar energy, you cultivate calmness instead of resistance. You learn to flow, rather than fight. And in that state, fortune finds you more easily, because you are not scattering your energy with restlessness or frustration. Think of Monday as the tide turning. If you rise with it, using colors aligned with the moon, soft blues, silvers, whites, you are lifted gently. If you resist, burdened by negativity, the tide will still move, but it may drag you along. The choice is yours: fight the current, or float with it. When understood correctly, Monday is not just the start of the week, it is the universe offering you a fresh canvas. The power of color vibration. When we speak about color in spiritual practice, it is not just about style or fashion, it is about energy. Modern science confirms what ancient masters already knew. Color is light, and light is vibration. Every color has its own wavelength and frequency, a unique pulse that interacts with the human mind and body in ways both subtle and profound. For Monday, ruled by the moon and the water element, this becomes even more significant. Water responds to vibration. Just as the moon's gravity creates tides in the ocean, so too do colors influence the tides of your inner world. Wearing the right shade on a Monday is not superstition, it is resonance. It is the art of aligning your personal field with the gentle pull of lunar energy. Psychologists have long studied how color affects mood and behavior. Blue tones, for instance, are shown to lower blood pressure, slow heart rate, and increase calm focus. White and silver shades often create feelings of clarity and spaciousness, reducing mental clutter. Light gray brings balance and neutrality, helping one see situations with steadiness rather than emotional swings. These effects are measurable, observable, and deeply practical in the context of Monday, when so many people struggle with stress and anxiety at the start of the week. Buddhism provides an even deeper lens. The Buddha taught that the mind is like a mirror. It reflects clearly when undisturbed but becomes clouded when agitated. Color can be used as a mindful support to settle the mind. Soft, cool tones evoke serenity, encouraging mindfulness, sati, and concentration, samadhi. When you wear colors that soothe instead of overstimulate, you are, in a sense, practicing compassion toward your own mind. You are creating conditions for clarity and wisdom to arise. And here lies the secret. Prosperity is not only about chasing wealth but about being in the right state to recognize opportunity when it appears. If your mind is scattered, you might miss the very door that opens before you. But if your mind is calm, attuned, like water reflecting the moon, you see clearly. You know when to act, when to wait, and how to flow with circumstances rather than against them. So, when you choose your outfit on Monday morning, think of it as more than a surface choice. It is an act of alignment. It is tuning your inner instrument to the right frequency, so that both the outer world and your own heart begin to play in harmony. This is the quiet yet powerful role of color vibration, an unseen language that, when spoken wisely, invites both peace and prosperity into your week. The 4 favorable colors for Monday. When the week begins, most of us carry invisible weight, unfinished tasks from last week, deadlines rushing in, or the simple anxiety of starting over. But in the language of energy, Monday is not a burden. It is a clean slate offered by the moon, the ruler of this day. Just as the moonlight reflects calmly on still water, Monday invites us to find clarity, to reset our emotions, and to prepare ourselves for the flow of new opportunities. The colors we choose to wear are more than surface choices of style. They are energetic cues, like small signals we send to both our own mind and the greater universe. By selecting shades that harmonize with lunar and water energy, we give ourselves a subtle yet powerful advantage. Let us now explore the 4 colors that can transform your Mondays into a foundation of wealth, calm, and meaningful opportunities. Color number 1, light blue, the color of calm focus. Among all shades connected with Monday, light blue is the most natural ally. It mirrors both the vastness of the sky and the gentleness of water, the two domains where the moon reigns most visibly. When you wear light blue at the start of the week, you are symbolically clothing yourself in serenity, signaling to both body and mind that agitation has no place in your day. Psychologically, blue tones are proven to lower stress, ease blood pressure, and improve concentration. This is why many meditation halls and temples often feature blue or turquoise patterns. It quiets the mind and draws awareness inward. In Buddhist symbolism, light blue often represents compassion combined with wisdom, a mind that sees clearly and a heart that feels deeply. In practical life, beginning your Monday with a light blue shirt, dress, or even a simple scarf helps soften the emotional turbulence that so often accompanies the first working day. A person who feels calm communicates with clarity, negotiates with patience, and earns natural respect. Imagine walking into a meeting dressed in a soft blue tone while others are rushing, tense, and distracted. Your presence alone becomes an anchor of stability. Even beyond professional settings, light blue nurtures creativity and fresh perspective. Writers, designers, and entrepreneurs often report that this color sparks new ideas and dissolves mental clutter. As the moon governs renewal, light blue channels that renewal directly into your thoughts. So if Monday feels heavy or overwhelming, think of light blue as your personal shield and compass. It not only calms the waters of your own mind, but also creates ripples of tranquility that influence everyone around you. In this way, a small choice of color sets the stage for clarity and prosperity to flow throughout your week. Color number 2, silver or off-white, clarity and fresh start. If light blue helps you remain calm, silver and off-white guide you toward clarity. These colors are like moonlight itself, soft, reflective, and purifying. When Monday arrives, many people carry emotional residue from the week before, stress, unfinished conversations, or regrets that cling silently to the heart. Wearing silver or off-white on Monday is a way of cleansing that energy, allowing you to step into the new week untangled and renewed. In Feng Shui, white tones represent purity and the ability to reset. Silver adds a subtle metallic shimmer, symbolizing refinement and resilience. Together they echo the moon's glow across still waters, reminding us that even the darkest night can be illuminated. From a Buddhist perspective, these shades resonate with Chitta Visuddhi, purity of mind. When the mind is clear, opportunities that once seemed hidden begin to appear. In professional life, silver or off-white project reliability and openness. A crisp off-white blouse in a Monday meeting communicates precision without aggression. A silver accessory, a tie, a necklace, or a watch, quietly conveys elegance and stability. Others subconsciously sense this fresh start aura and respond with trust. One entrepreneur I once advised began wearing a light silver jacket during her Monday investor meetings. She later shared that she felt more centered, and her proposals received smoother acceptance. It wasn't the color itself performing miracles, but the way the shade aligned her mindset with calm clarity. The investors simply resonated with that energy. Choosing silver or off-white on Mondays is therefore more than a fashion choice. It is a symbolic act of stepping onto a clean path, free from clutter. It prepares the mind and environment for opportunity to flow easily, like moonlight revealing a safe passage across uncertain waters. Color number 3, light gray, balance and stability. Where light blue soothes and silver purifies, light gray offers balance. Monday mornings often stir extremes. Some people rush forward with nervous energy, while others drag their feet with reluctance. Light gray acts as a stabilizer between these poles. It does not demand attention like a bright color, nor does it drain energy like a heavy shade. Instead, it provides neutrality, calm composure, and quiet strength. In the 5 elements, gray is seen as a refined extension of the water-metal relationship. It carries the cool calmness of water but is tempered by the precision of metal. This balance makes light gray an ideal choice for starting the week when emotional steadiness is essential. In Buddhist thought, it resonates with the middle way, the principle of avoiding extremes and cultivating equanimity. Wearing gray can be a subtle reminder to walk that path in daily interactions. Practically, a light gray outfit signals reliability. A gray blazer or dress creates an impression of trustworthiness without harshness. In negotiations or teamwork settings, such an appearance suggests, this person is steady. They will not overreact. Clients and colleagues instinctively feel safer working with someone who embodies this grounded aura. I once observed a lawyer who always chose a light gray suit for Monday hearings. He explained that gray made him feel less emotionally swayed and more focused on facts. Over time, it became his personal ritual, a way of signaling to both himself and others that he was beginning the week in balance. In essence, light gray is a color of quiet authority. It helps prevent the emotional turbulence of Monday from tipping you too far in any direction. By wearing it, you anchor your energy and invite steady progress to unfold throughout the week. Color number 4. Soft purple or gentle black, intuition and depth. While light blue, silver, and gray steady the surface of Monday's waters, soft purple and gentle black invite you to dive deeper. These colors are not loud or overwhelming. They are subtle, dignified, and inwardly powerful. They speak to the moon's connection with intuition, dreams, and the unseen aspects of life. Soft purple, lavender, lilac, or other pastel shades, has long been associated with spiritual insight. In Buddhist imagery, purple often symbolizes transformation, the merging of wisdom and compassion. Wearing a touch of lavender on Monday can awaken creativity, sensitivity, and openness to inspiration. It encourages empathy and communication and a willingness to see beyond appearances. Gentle black, on the other hand, carries the mystery of the unknown, but without the heaviness of deep, stark black. Think of it as charcoal, onyx, or a soft matte tone. These shades create an aura of quiet strength, reminding us of the monastic robes worn by practitioners who devote themselves to inner stillness. Starting the week with such a color is like planting yourself in fertile soil, dark, calm, and full of hidden potential. In professional life, these tones can give depth to your presence. An artist wearing lavender might find new layers of inspiration for a project. A leader choosing a soft black accessory, a watch strap, shoes, or scarf, can project authority while remaining approachable. I once knew a meditation teacher who wore a deep grayish purple robe on Mondays. He said it reminded him that beginnings should not only be about outward productivity but also about aligning with inner purpose. His week flowed differently when he honored that reminder. By choosing soft purple or gentle black, you are telling the universe, I am not only ready for tasks and meetings, I am also ready to listen to my intuition. And often, it is intuition that leads us to the most rewarding opportunities. Aligning with Monday's palette. Each of these 4 colors, light blue, silver or off-white, light gray, and soft purple or gentle black, offers its own doorway into Monday's lunar energy. Blue calms, silver clears, gray steadies, and purple or black deepens. Together they form a palette not just for fashion, but for alignment, helping you carry serenity, clarity, balance, and intuition into the week ahead. The important thing is not to wear them head to toe or follow rules rigidly. Even a small accessory, a scarf, a tie, a notebook cover, a pair of earrings, can act as a powerful signal to yourself and to the universe. The moment you place it on your body with mindful intention, you have already shifted your energy field. And that shift, subtle as it may seem, is often enough to change the way Monday unfolds. Next, let us explore real stories of how such mindful choices open surprising doors for others. A real-life story, the entrepreneur's Silver Monday. Several years ago, I had the chance to observe a young entrepreneur preparing for the most important pitch of her career. It was a Monday morning, and she was scheduled to present her startup idea to a panel of investors who could decide her company's future with a single meeting. The night before, she confessed her anxiety. "Mondays always feel heavy," she said. "Everyone is tired, and I'm afraid the energy will be against me." Instead of offering her complex rituals, I suggested something simple: choose a color aligned with Monday's lunar energy. She decided on a light silver blazer, not because it was her favorite, but because it carried a sense of freshness and clarity. The following morning, she walked into the conference room dressed in that soft silver shade. While others shuffled in wearing dark, muted tones, her presence stood out, not in a flashy way, but in a way that felt clean and calming. One investor later admitted that her outfit caught his attention immediately. "You looked like you were bringing light into the room," he said. What struck me most was not how the investors perceived her, but how she felt about herself. She described feeling strangely composed, as though the blazer acted like a shield against panic. Her voice steadied, her ideas flowed smoothly, and the energy of the room seemed to align with her pace. By the end of the meeting, the panel agreed to support her project. That Monday changed her entire trajectory. Was it the color alone? Of course not. She had prepared thoroughly. But the choice of silver aligned her inner state with lunar clarity. It reminded her to reset her fears and step into the moment with openness. In Buddhism, we call this the union of right effort and right mindfulness. The color did not create success, it prepared the mind to receive it. From then on, she made it her ritual. Every Monday, some touch of silver, even if just a small accessory. For her, it became a weekly reminder that beginnings can be fresh, opportunities can arrive quietly, and confidence can be cultivated one mindful choice at a time. What to avoid on Mondays? If the right colors help open doors on Monday, the wrong choices can just as easily close them. Lunar energy is subtle, and when we wear colors or clothes that clash with it, we risk scattering our focus and starting the week on unstable ground. The first group to avoid is overly fiery colors, intense reds, blazing oranges, and even certain neon shades. In the 5 elements, fire overpowers water, and since Monday is ruled by the moon and the water element, fiery colors can disrupt that natural flow. Instead of feeling calm and intuitive, you may find yourself restless, impatient, or overly reactive. I have seen people walk into Monday meetings dressed in bold crimson and unintentionally fuel conflict. The energy of the room feels more combative than collaborative. These colors are not bad, but they belong to days of action, not days of renewal. The second group to limit is heavy earth tones like dark mustard or deep ochre. Earth controls water in the elemental cycle, and on Monday, too much earth energy can weigh you down. Wearing strong earthy shades may create a sense of heaviness, fatigue, or being stuck. It can make a fresh start feel like carrying last week's burdens forward, rather than stepping lightly into new opportunities. Equally important is the condition of the clothes themselves. Even if you wear the right shade, if the garment is faded, torn, or tied to unhappy memories, it will not carry clear energy. In Buddhism, we often speak of samskara, imprints that linger. Clothes can hold such imprints too. An outfit worn during a stressful event may carry that residue, subtly affecting your mood when you put it on again. Monday, as the reset day, deserves garments that feel clean, uplifting, and supportive. Another overlooked point is mindset while dressing. If you put on a silver shirt while grumbling about the week ahead, the benefit diminishes. Color is a tool, not a miracle. What activates it is your intention. Think of it as setting a compass. The color aligns the needle, but your mindset decides which direction you walk. So, as you prepare for Monday, avoid fiery clashes, overly heavy tones, and worn-out clothing. Instead, choose something fresh, aligned, and intentional. In this way, you are not simply covering your body, you are clothing your mind in the energy of renewal. And from that foundation, opportunities can flow to you as naturally as the tide follows the pull of the moon. Dharma perspective and conclusion. Up to this point, we have spoken much about color, vibration, and the energy of Monday. But it is important to remember, color is a tool, not the source. In the Dharma, the true source of transformation is always the mind. The Buddha often taught, mind precedes all things. With a pure mind, happiness follows like a shadow that never departs. The garments we wear are only mirrors. If the mind behind them is restless, doubtful, or angry, then even the most auspicious color cannot create harmony. That is why intention is everything. When you put on light blue on Monday morning, do it not only to look calm but to become calm. When you choose silver or off-white, let it remind you to release the residue of last week and step into renewal. When you wear gray, let it guide you into balance. And when you choose soft purple or gentle black, let it turn your awareness inward, listening to intuition and compassion. In this way, color becomes a mindful ritual, a bridge connecting your outer choices with your inner state. Think of Monday as a threshold. How you cross it determines the week ahead. If you stumble in with negativity, you may find the whole week scattered. But if you step in with mindfulness, clothed in the vibration of serenity and openness, you are much more likely to recognize and welcome the opportunities that arise. Wealth, in Buddhist wisdom, is not only measured in money but in clarity, connection, and peace of mind. And those are exactly the qualities Monday's colors help awaken when chosen with awareness. So as you begin your next Monday, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what do I want this week to feel like? Then let your choice of color be the first small act that aligns with that answer. Even a simple scarf, a tie, or a pair of earrings can carry profound meaning when worn with intention. Before we close, I invite you to take one step further. Write in the comments an affirmation such as, I begin this week with clarity and abundance, or I align with the moon's energy to welcome fresh opportunities. Your words, like your colors, carry energy. Share them, and let them ripple outward. And if this wisdom resonates with you, remember to like this video, subscribe to Wisdom of the Dharma, and share it with someone who might need a brighter Monday. Together, let us turn the first day of the week into a sacred beginning, one filled with calm, clarity, and the promise of prosperity.